So this is run 1. You can see that in channel 1 for the sulfurs we've got COS, CS2, and tertiary butyl mercaptan. The FID picked up these hydrocarbon peaks, but you can see that they are not overlapping these sulfurs. So these are clearly sulfur peaks and these are hydrocarbon peaks. The TCD channel down here, we've got our methane, CO2, ethylene, ethane, go into our propylene, propane. What you can see here, now we need these results. One way, you can click on the section, draw a box, and it will zoom in on that particular area. And now you can see here that this is the component for propylene and the component for propane. That's these two. This is actually water right here. These two are off just a tad for whatever reason, so we can move it over, and we'll move the propane over. If we hit F6 on the keyboard, it takes us back out to the proper page. You can see that it's now properly identified propylene and propane. What we need to do now, it looks like we've got pretty good. We'll right click, results, 7,059 on CS2 and non-detect on tertiary butyl. We'll probably wind up with just COS on this particular sample. This looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is change the temperature, because in order to get a full BTU reading we need to run for 20 minutes. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to go to the temperature file, I'm going to go to load, I'm going to pick the HCC temp, 20 minutes. Okay. Now what we want to do is confirm that this got taken across all 3 channels. So we'll right click and we'll go to channel details. Up here is a runtime, 20 minutes. We'll do this on the second channel. Channel details, 20 minutes. And on the third channel. Channel details, 20 minutes. Now this will run for 20 minutes and it'll bring this all the way out. These are our C4s, butenes, butanes. And we get out here to pentanes, pentenes. And there are some in here, so we need to be able to run, our 10 minutes ends here, we need to be able to run the full 20 minutes. That's what this run will do. So we will only need to do that one time because these are very consistent in the hydrocarbons, much more so than they are up here. So we'll have a second run of sulfur and we'll have a first full run of the hydrocarbons to compare after the second run. One thing that I will also do at this particular point is right click results. Here's our results for the BTU. I will click copy. I will then move over to our BTU sheet that we created earlier, and I will go ahead, this is for the VLO, I will go ahead, right click on this sheet, click paste, and it's now pasted these results. This way I can refer to them easier when the next run comes up. So I'll move this down, we'll look at the channel 1 results, and we'll go ahead and do the same thing here. We'll copy it, we'll come back over here, we'll click on the sheet for our sulfur reporting. I'll right click and click paste. So now when we get the next one in, I'll paste it below. I'll see how closely the results are to each other, and then we can copy it from here and paste it for our official level over there. Same thing here. This isn't our full, but we'll be able to reference these that we do have with the next run just to make sure that we have some consistency. I'll go ahead and run the next run now for 20 minutes, and by injecting the same method we did here just a minute ago, and we'll see what we get on our run 2.